Normally, I would come on here and I would say that Monday Night Raw is, again, different city, different Monday, just same old Monday Night Raw. However, I'm going to say tonight, Monday Night Raw for October 22nd, 2018, was, in my opinion, an emotional roller coaster. Up and down, literally had you going everywhere, in my honest opinion. Keep this in mind, it was the go-home show to Evolution. And it kicked off with, everyone feeling down because of what happened to Roman Reigns, having to relinquish the Universal title because he has leukemia. And then at the end, it hit you with you did not see that coming with Dean Ambrose turning heel. I think no one did, especially today. And it's funny, early on during the show, during the tag team title match between Rollins and Ambrose versus, McIntyre and Ziggler, I was chatting with Connor, Fabe, via the PMs around on Facebook. And I did say, what if they turned Dean heel tonight during this tag team title match? And Connor was like, he doubts it because of the situation, but possibly at the pay-per-view. But you'd be surprised. And it happened. So I called it. Mother Flowers, I called it. I didn't post it on Twitter or anything like that, but I called it. But I think right now, I'm going to just say it right now. Yes, it sucks what happened to Roman Reigns. But with Dean Ambrose turning heel right now, and because of the circumstances, the situation, I want to say it right now, I think Dean Ambrose has become the #1 heel in WWE right now. Tommaso who? Yeah, exactly. But again, that's my honest opinion. As always, waiting from you, Mother Flower, in the comments below. Give me your thoughts on tonight's Monday Night Raw. If you actually enjoyed the show, if you hated the show, let me know on social media. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet with all you Mother Flowers during Raw, SmackDown, NXT, pay-per-views, Impact, you name it, Mother Flowers. So the show kicked off with Roman Reigns appearing in the ring, and he talked about how he can't be his fighting champion anymore. How his real name is Joe Anoa'i, and he's been battling leukemia for 11 years, and it's back. It's back, and he has to, because of that, relinquish the Universal title. And he did promise that he's going to come back, that this was not a retirement speech by no means at all. That he's going to come back, and he's going to do it, for the fans, for his friends, his kids, his wife, that no matter what life throws at him, he's going to come back and prevail. And I think, honestly, listen, just by that alone, you can't boo this man anymore. You cannot boo Roman Reigns anymore. I feel like the era of booing Roman and Roman sucked, this and that, is dead. You know what's funny too, though? You want to know what's hilarious? Not hilarious in that type of way, but you know what the crazy part in all this? Let me choose my words correctly, okay? You know what the crazy part about all this is? That I go on social media when this whole thing is happening, and everyone and their mother, every YouTuber, every podcaster out there that for years and years and years have been saying, fuck you, Roman. Roman sucks. Roman being shoved down my throat. God damn, the damn Roman agenda. All of a sudden are saying hashtag thank you, Roman. Get well, Roman. All of a sudden, everyone's a Roman Reigns fan. Me, on the other hand, motherfucker, I've been a fan of Roman since day one. Y'all know me already. Y'all know me. I've been saying it for a long time. I've been a fan of Roman Reigns. Yes, there's been flaws in this game, but I've always been a fan of his work. You feel me? And again, it sucks to hear what happened. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. I hope he comes back better than ever. And honestly, I'm just going to throw this right now. Let's assume he comes back just in time for the Royal Rumble. Why not? Have Roman win the Royal Rumble. Why not? I'm just saying it's possible, but we'll see how all that goes. They showed video footage on their YouTube channel of Roman going backstage, and he's getting, again, hugged by literally Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Braun Strowman, Nia Jax, the entire roster, Finn Balor as well. And again, it just had a very good moment. Also, at the end of the promo from Roman, you see him walking back to the stage, and you see Rollins and Ambrose. Again, Rollins was in tears. Rollins had a ball of tears coming out of his eyes, and they all do the shield bump. But again, I hope Roman Reigns makes a speedy recovery. He comes back better than ever. But again, the show goes on, though. At the end of the day, the show goes on. We find out, though, that at Crown Jewel, Still, it will be in Saudi Arabia or not. We don't even know yet. It's going to now be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the Universal title. And we'll see how that goes as well. We'll see how that goes. We get the first match of the night. We get Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Literally, this match was Bobby Lashley most often during this match. Finn Balor had his moments. Again, Lio Rush outside the ring, just hyping up Lashley, cheering for Lashley. The big man, Lashley, Lashley. I sound like Spinnernet for a minute there. I'm pretty sure a lot of you new YouTubers do not know who the fuck Spinnernet was. But that's besides the point, though. And I'll be real about it. A lot of people are not big on Lio Rush. They find him annoying. That's the point of his character. He's supposed to be annoying. He's supposed to make you feel like, oh my God, I cannot stand this dude. Get this guy off my TV. This little rodent, if you will. I dig it. For what it is, I dig it. You know what? If this gets some TV time on Monday Night Raw, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. And all this led to Finn Balor rolling up Lashley for the 1, 2, 3 and getting out of the ring as soon as possible. There you go. That. We get Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks. We find out that at Evolution, it will be Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus the Riott Squad. So, talk about a downgrade if you're Sasha and Bayley right now. Especially if you're Sasha. So, you can't even put Sasha in the women's battle royal to get a future championship match. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how all this is left with Sasha. People thought, oh, she was going to be gone. She was injured. She was pregnant. Now she's back. Like, nothing happened. And this match, for what it was there. Nothing to go crazy for. Again, they're going at the pay-per-view. So you had Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan outside the ring. You had Bayley. You had Natalya at ringside. They were brawling outside. Sasha got involved. And this caused for Ruby Riott to get the momentum here, to seize the opportunity. I think what it was, she hit Sasha's head on the bottom turnbuckle, or her head bounced on the bottom turnbuckle, which then caused Ruby Riott to hit the Riott kick for the 1, 2, 3. So Ruby Riott gets the win. And again, you want to give the Riott Squad in some way, shape, or form some momentum going into Evolution. So why the hell not? I was okay with this. We then find out that Triple H and Shawn Michaels comes out. They come out. They cut a promo. They throw shit at Kane for being mayor, and apparently they don't fear anything. Especially Kane and Taker doing some promo, some boiler room in Knox County, where Kane is the mayor of that said county and stuff like that. Again, hyping up the match. Again, how Shawn's coming out of retirement. How apparently the Brothers of Destruction claim that, oh my God, Triple H has fear to come out of the corporate suit to get back into the ring. How Shawn Michaels has fear to come out of retirement, but now he's coming out of retirement now. Then you had a video promo from the brothers of Kane and Taker. They're literally at some graveside. They had literally the tombstones of Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And all these just said pretty much at Crown Jewel, they're going to rest in peace. And they just did the whole thing where they're digging and they're burying the hole, what have you. Again, the fact that Shawn's coming out of retirement, it's fine and dandy. But on this event, and especially with all the controversies happening with Crown Jewel, I don't know. I think in some aspect, yeah, he's coming out of retirement. Let's just look at it in that way. Yeah, I get it. Yes, we want to see him on a better programming if he's going to come out of retirement. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe it's just a one and done. I've been hearing rumors that apparently there's talks for a WrestleMania match with AJ Styles. I don't know if it's true or not, but we'll see where that goes down the road. Again, give me your thoughts on that. Do you think that Shawn Michaels, at Crown Jewel it's a one and done? Or do you actually see him competing, I don't know, at a WrestleMania with the likes of an AJ Styles or maybe even a Seth Rollins? I don't fucking know. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. If not, let me know on Twitter at HeelSteven. As always, I love interacting with all you crazy, sick, twisted mother flowers on social media. We get Paul Heyman making it to the ring. He puts over Roman Reigns. I think everyone on the show tonight in some aspect put over Roman Reigns. People on social media, on Twitter, from all the people that work for WWE, were going on Twitter and just, again, giving thoughts and prayers to Roman Reigns and stuff like that. Which, again, that was the theme of the show in a way. But essentially, though, Paul Heyman claimed that Lesnar will defeat Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. And again, just hyping up Brock Lesnar because again, now it's Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar for the vacant Universal title. So then Braun Strowman comes out, he interrupts Heyman, threatened Heyman, right? He threatened him and he says that, you know, he's going to be the one to be the champion and when Roman comes back, what have you. So essentially, when you think about it, Braun Strowman is all of a sudden now a babyface by default. And all because what happened with Roman Reigns. Which essentially, in some aspect, okay, it's good for Braun Strowman. Because again, the fact that they turned him heel randomly, and the fact, let's be real about it, the Dogs of War, whatever they were called, it just died a slow death. So you put Braun as a babyface, and then after this, right, Drew McIntyre attacked Strowman and laid him out with the Claymore kick. And I'm going to say this too. I predict, honestly, I don't even know if the show even happened or not, because again, we don't even know. But let's assume Braun wins the championship. You can't tell me that you do not want to see Braun versus Drew McIntyre program for the Universal title. It could work. It could work. So we'll see how that goes. Backstage, you had Drew McIntyre saying that, hey, everyone on the roster wonders what if, how Drew is not afraid. He's not afraid of looking for monsters underneath the bed or the closet, what have you, and he's going to go at it head on. Again, a good way to, you know, get over Braun Strowman. Again, Drew McIntyre, that is, and let's see where all this goes, if you will. We had Elias performing, but it got interrupted by Apollo Crews. Again, they had a match. All you need to know here that Elias went with the drift away. They did say, though, that Apollo Crews is now no longer with Titus Worldwide. Thank God. He's now on his own. He's doing his own thing now. So Elias went with the drift away. They go to commercial. They come back, and you see Elias back on stage singing, right? It gets interrupted by Baron Corbin, how apparently he wants Elias to leave the stage and get off the stage and what have you, right? And Elias starts singing a song saying how Baron Corbin went from being the lone wolf to now a puppet with a hand up his ass and shit like that. And Baron Corbin demands that they cut his mic and wants him to get off the stage. And Baron Corbin about to say something, I guess, and then Elias attacks him with a guitar. So essentially here, from what it looks like, even Elias is now a babyface. So we're getting now two babyface turns between Elias and Braun Strowman. We'll see how that goes. Even though people want to cheer for Elias, so they do anyway. We walk with Elias. So let's see where this goes. Let's see how all this ends up. We get a video package of Kurt Angle hyping up the World Cup and how even though he's no longer the performer that he was many years ago, he can still go and become the best in the world. He referenced every single opponent that's in this World Cup tournament. So it was cool to see. Again, get some hype for the World Cup tournament, even though this was the go-home show to Evolution. We had Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella signing a contract on the go-home show of all things. Apparently, Ronda Rousey promised that she wouldn't hurt Nikki Bella during the conference, and didn't attack even after Bella slapped her. Keep this in mind, Sue. Nikki Bella got on the mic and talked about how Ronda Rousey gave her mother her word that she will remain undefeated, be champion forever, and become a world champion in the Olympics, and that never really happened. So all this to get Ronda Rousey angry, right? Mad. And they signed a contract. Nikki Bella slaps Ronda Rousey, and then Ronda, it looked like she's about to attack Nikki Bella, like get angry and shit, but then she says, you know what, at Evolution, I'm going to end you. And that's her word, and then walked out. It was short and sweet to the point. I get what they're trying to do here. They're trying to hype up this match, which is apparently getting tickets to sell fast. So I'll be real about it too. I'm looking forward to seeing this match. I look forward to seeing it just to see how quick Ronda Rousey can beat Nikki Bella, to be honest with you. We had a fatal four-way between Ember Moon, Dana Brooke, Tamina, and Nia Jax. All four women, again, are involved in that Battle Royal at Evolution where the winner gets to chat at a future women's championship match, right? All you need to know here that Ember Moon pinned Tamina after she had an eclipse. There you go with that. Backstage, we had Lita and Trish who were talking about the tag team match at Evolution between Alexa Bliss and Mickie James backstage. And all this led to an attack from Alicia Fox and Mickie James. And then Lita and Trish bounced back and they attacked both Alicia Fox and Mickie James. That's how you do it in the Attitude Era, apparently. Again, hyping up these matches is fine. I'm all for it. Why the hell not? We then get the main event of the evening. For the Raw Tag Team Championship, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Before the match, Seth and Dean dedicate this match for Roman Reigns. They even came out to the Shield theme through the crowd. And I gotta say, this was probably the best match on the show. And I know we've seen so many combinations of Ziggler and Drew and Braun, and Seth and Dean, whether it be a 6-person tag or a tag match. We've seen this before, but I feel like this was actually a very, very good match. Probably, again, the best match on the show. There was a moment in this match, I kid you not, where I want to say it was Drew McIntyre. I guess he was like stuck on the turnbuckle, whatever, and he got back up while his leg was stuck, and he German suplexed Seth Rollins from the top rope, from the top turnbuckle, that is, right? And it was a crazy look on TV, what have you, got a crazy reaction, and then Seth hit the suplex of the Falcon Arrow on Dolph Ziggler, and all this led to Braun Strowman coming out to attack Drew McIntyre. Because remember, early in the show, McIntyre hit the Claymore on Braun Strowman. So, of course, Braun going to want to come out and get revenge on Drew McIntyre, which let Ziggler alone. And then you had Braun hit the curve stomp for the 1-2-3. So now Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are new tag team champions, and they're celebrating in the ring. And I think Seth said something to Dean, which caused Dean Ambrose to get all angry and mad, hit the dirty deeds, and everyone went silent. You could hear a pin drop in the arena when the moment that happened. People were in shock. People couldn't believe it. They were in disbelief, like, wow. It reminded me a lot back in 2014 when Seth Rollins turned heel on the Shield. Remember that? Hey, think about this, right? You know, who would have thought that WWE will pull the trigger tonight and have Dean Ambrose turn heel the night that Roman Reigns announces to the world that he has leukemia, he has to step away, relinquish the title, and all this emotion on the Shield, and now Dean Ambrose throws salt to the wound. And he proceeds to attack Seth Rollins, outside the ring, hits the dirty deeds on the exposed concrete, and then leaves. And I'm going to say this right now, and I said this early in the review, I'm going to say it again. Right now, just because of that, Dean Ambrose becomes now, in my opinion, the best heel, or the top heel in WWE right now. Tommaso who? Exactly. And you know what? Again, it was shock value. You didn't see it coming, and I like it. Where will this go now? Maybe, just maybe, down the road, we get a Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins program for the Intercontinental Championship. I think those two guys, again, have had numerous good matches in the past, so why the hell not at this stage of the game? Hey, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, the plan was to have maybe Dean versus Roman, but again, Roman's hurt now, so I don't see Dean versus Braun anytime soon anyway. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Again, Raw tonight, I said it before and I'll say it again, it was like an emotional roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And again, it started off with a sad moment with Roman Reigns relinquishing the Universal title, announcing to the world that he has leukemia, people getting behind Roman, to then, oh my God, Dean Ambrose at the end of the show, just making everyone just feel like miserable. Why would he do it? Why? And let's see where this goes next week. Again, this Sunday's Evolution, I will be doing most likely a review after the pay-per-view to see how all this goes down. I'll be back tomorrow for the SmackDown Live review. Again, if you are new to this channel, make sure, Motherflower, you hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up and share this video through your entire social media. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Motherflowers, it's me, it's Steve, and I am out like Janice Titties. Peace out, Motherflowers.